Namaste. Welcome to our English class, my dear students of grade 6. How are you doing? I hope all of you are happy, excited and ready to begin with our class. So, what are we going to discuss in our class today? Good. We are going to talk today the same unit, Unit 15, and this is today speaking and the listening section of this unit. So, what did we do in our previous class? Right. In our previous class, we discussed the reading section, one of the interesting story. Right. You enjoyed a lot. We did comprehension exercises based on that reading text. So for today, we'll be dealing with speaking and listening. So, are you all ready with your necessary materials? Your textbook, notebook, pen, a pencil. Very good. All of you are ready with your necessary materials. So, here we go to our first part of today's lesson. In this section, we'll be dealing with speaking. Right? Okay. So, then what do we do under the speaking section today? Very good. You will look at some of the pictures and guess what may or might happen there. I'll show you pictures along with some examples. And based on those examples, you have to try to make a possible guesses that what may or might happen there. Are you all ready? Good. So let's look at this first picture. Okay, what can you see over there? Right? So what may or might happen there, you have to just, make a guess. And you can use this may or might to express what may or might happen. Okay, so looking at the first picture, you can see there is a cloudy weather there, right? How is the weather? Good, cloudy weather. So what might happen then? Okay, let's look at another picture. You can see there, okay, all right, a man, an old man, okay, he is crossing the road. And what can you see there? And a bus is coming, okay, bus is coming. And an old man, he is crossing the road. Now, please guess what may or might happen there. Right. Let us look at some example firstly to these two pictures as it is given in your textbook. Right? Good. So, in the first picture, so you can see the example. I think it may rain today. Let's see. Okay. Looking at this picture, you can simply guess it may rain today. Right? That is, let's say, the possible guesses, probabilities. Okay? If there is cloud in the sky, then it may rain today. What about the second picture then? Right. So, the example, okay, for the second picture given in your textbook, okay, so you can say the boss might hit the man. Okay, look at here, this boss might hit the man. These are the examples based on these two pictures given in your textbook. Now, my dear students, what you are supposed to do? Right. I'll show you some pictures there, right? And based on those pictures, you have to make the probabilities, guess using may or might. Let's look at the first picture. Okay? Right. Now please tell me, okay, what may or might happen there? Right. You can see dog, okay, and a boy. All right. So what might happen there? Have you made your guess? Very good. So what can you say? Right. You might say, I think the dog may bite the man, right? Or the boy, you can say, okay? I think, this dog, the dog, may bite the man, right? That is a kind of possibility. That is what you can guess looking at this picture. If so, now look at another picture, all right? You can see here. All right, what can you see here in the jungle? Look, maybe they are brother and sister, right? So they may have gone to the jungle, or they may have, they may be going to school, right? But look at there. What can you see here? Right, you can see a tiger. So what may or might happen then? Can you make a guess? Very good. Okay, so you can simply guess, right? What may or might happen. You have already guessed, right? So the tiger might attack the children, right? You can see. Look at them, right? So look at the tiger is here. So the possibility is the tiger might attack the children. Good. This is how. All right. You can simply make a possible guess. What else? Okay. If the tiger, attack the children, then what will happen? Maybe somebody else on the way, right, or in the jungle, okay, might see, the tiger attacking the what? The children. And he or she might inform to the people, right? And they might, okay, and they might be taken to the hospital. You can make so many guesses like this, right? Good. I guess you are making a story, okay? You are making guess using may and might, looking at the picture. And look at this. Now please tell me, okay, what is happening there? You're right. He is studying, okay? Right. So what can you guess there? Right. So why is he studying seriously? Okay, attentively. You can just make a guess and tell me, okay, what might happen or what may happen. Have you guessed? Right. So, okay, you can say now. Right. So I think he must be preparing for exam. Okay? Look at him, okay? He seems to be attentive, okay? He's studying there. So you can say, by looking at this picture, I think he must be preparing for exam, right? Good. So this is what you can guess about this picture, right? But what about the confirmation? You can talk, okay? Looking at this, you can say he must be preparing for the examination, okay? Yes. What about this? Look at this picture, right? A man, okay? He is walking along the path somewhere, right? And what is happening there? Oh, raining, right? So what might happen then? Okay, if it is raining over there, so what may or might happen? Right. Okay, so you can tell me. Good. The man must be wet, of course. Okay, you can tell me as, if he is walking, well, it's raining there. So you can say the man must be wet, the confirmation certainty is high. isn't it? Okay, it's 100%. Okay, the man must be wet, right? So this is what you might have made the similar guesses looking at this picture, right? Okay, now let's look at another picture, right? Okay, look at this. All right, and what can you see there? All right. They might have something, okay, on their hands. So what happens? What might happen? Where will they go? What might they do? Have you guessed? Good. So if they have, got, some dots on their hands, so what will they do? Right. So you can say, okay, they might go to the washroom and wash their hands properly, okay? Right. So you can say, they might go to the washroom. Okay? Good. Now, all right. Let's see. What are they doing there? Okay. You can see, the playing music there in the background. And what are they doing? Right. They are singing and dancing in their groups together. So, what can you say there? Right. What may or might happen there? Good. You guess it's correct. As you guessed, so they might sing and dance together, right? Okay, yes. You can see here the music, okay? Yes, and in, let's say, that beautiful music, all of them, right, they might be singing and dancing together, maybe in the picnic program, okay, or some sort of celebration. So they may or they might be singing and dancing together in their groups. Yes, my dear students, I guess you might have made a wonderful, let's say, the sentences looking at the pictures. What may or might happen, right? Now, we are going to have a short conversation, okay? So, I'll show you a short conversation, but something is missing there, okay? So, what is your, task that you have to do? Right. You look at this conversation, okay? And looking at this conversation, you have to try to complete, the sentence expression, as we have discussed in the, let's say, earlier, let's say the pictures, describing. So you can just complete with where is may or might or must. Okay? Yeah, look at here. Now, what does A say there? I'm not sure if I should go to the party tonight. Okay, look at here. What they are talking to each other, okay? I'm not sure if I should go to the party tonight. Now, can you please make a possible guess whether it goes here may or might or must there in the blanks to make it a, let's say, meaningful or dialogue, okay? So you may or you might or you must have a great time if you go, okay? It's been a long gap since we last met our friends. So can you please guess what might be the suitable, right? Let's say the modal verbs here. May, might, or must. Have you? Have you guessed? Okay. And look at here. Yeah, you're right. I just go and catch up with everyone is there. So what might be suitable there? It's good idea. You not miss out on all the fun. look at, you have to choose whether may or might or must. Which one, okay, is suitable there in the gap. All right. You might have already guessed the possible modal verbs there, may, might, or must. Okay, so I'm not sure if I should go to the party tonight. And what can you say? Great. You're right. You may have a great time if you go. It's been a long gap since we last met our friends is the suitable one. Okay, that's the suitable modal verbs in the, let's say, the blanks. But what about the second then? Yeah, you're right. I just go and catch up with everyone. What have you guessed in the blanks there? Okay, I may just go, or I might, or I must. Okay, good. Your right answer there is I might just go and catch up with everyone, right? Excellent. And what about this? It's a good idea. You not miss out on all the, let's say, fun. Okay? So, what is better? Which one is better there? So, what is your guess? Right. So, you can guess. It's good idea. You? Excellent. Okay? You must not miss out on, okay, you must not miss out on all the fun. Okay? So, okay, I will make up my mind soon. Thanks for the advice. No problem. Enjoy the party, whatever you decide to do. Right. In this way, you made a suitable conversation using may and might and must. Now, if you have completed this part of, let's say, the conversation, right, I would like to show you some of the situational pictures, okay? And on the basis of that pictures, you are supposed to tell me what might happen there, okay? So please, what do you think then they might be doing there, right? So look at this first picture, my dear students, and tell me what might she be doing there. Yes, you might have told me, all right, the right answer. So what can you say there? You can simply say, she, right, might, okay, be, she might be, come on, she might be cleaning. Okay, she might be cleaning what? Her room. Okay, you can say she might be cleaning her room. That is what you might have said the answer for this picture. And look at second one. All right, so what can you see there? Right, so you can say she or he. All right, so you can say there, he, what? Good, you can say maybe, he may be watering, he may be watering in the, he may be watering in the garden. You can see he may be watering in the garden. Okay, good. You can write over there, okay, what yes, might they be doing. And what about this? Right. Okay, so what he or she might be doing there? Have you guessed? Wonderful. Okay, you might have already made a wonderful guess. looking at the, let's say, the picture there. So, right, you can say, right, C. Okay, might be, she might be drawing picture. Okay, she might be drawing picture. Right? Very good. You might have also written the similar sentences looking at the picture. Okay, she might be drawing picture. So this is how you can also make a guess. Okay, you can make a guess using may, might, or must as well. Look at another one. Right. So have you also guessed that? Okay, so you can say, right, he must be playing what? Football during his what? Leisure hour. And you also can say, okay, look at this another picture. So, what can you say there? Right. Okay, maybe in her leisure time, right? What might she be doing? You can write, okay? She might be playing guitar and singing song, okay? Right. This is what you might do in your free time, okay? What she might be doing there. And what about this? Oh, you can see there, okay? So, she might be reading stories or some other books in her free time. Okay, so you can write, the similar sentences using may, might, or must. Okay, what they may or might be doing. I guess now you are pretty sure, okay, how we are using may, might, and must in different situations. But I would like to show you some more situation. Okay, here we go to some situation, but you have to tell me now, okay, how, what is the possibilities there. So look at here. For example, let's see, weak in English. Okay, if somebody of your friends is weak in English, okay, what he or she might do? Have you heard some ideas, guessed some ideas what your friends may or might do if he or she is weak in English? Okay, this is the situation. Now please, you suggest me or you just write down there what he or she might do if he or she is weak in English. Can you? Very good. So you're right. You might have written, he may practice speaking with his friends, right? If he or she is in poor, okay, if he is poor in English, okay. So what might he do better? So he may practice speaking with his friends to improve his English, right? This is a very good guess that you have done there. So then let us talk another situation. What can you say there? Lost books, right? If somebody lost books, then what might they do? Okay, right? You can just guess, okay? And tell me, what might they do? Have you guessed? Right. So you can say, she might ask her friends in class, okay? You can simply say, if your friend lost books in class, so what might happen? Then she might ask her friends in class first, okay? Might be. Sometimes mistakenly, they might have kept, somebody else's books. So She might ask her friends in class first. Okay, and look at another situation. See, sometimes if there is stomachache, okay, or if you have a stomachache sometimes, and what you may or might do. You can alright tell me what you may or might do in case if we have a stomachache sometimes. Right, that's good. Right, if your friends, have stomachache, if somebody got stomachache, so she may drink hot water, for some time, right? She might feel relief. Alright, पेट दुख्दा हामी पनि के गर्छौं? We might drink hot water. This is what we do. Okay, and it gets us relief. And okay, look at another one, everybody. Sometimes, okay, we might forget to do our homework, okay? And if you forgot to do your homework, and what might happen, okay? You can simply suggest, if your friend, right, forgot to do his homework, and what might happen there? Very good. So, he might apologize to his teacher, right? Yes, he might apologize to his teacher. So this is how, my dear students, you have made so many possible guesses, right, in different situations using may, might, and must. And now is the time we are moving to the next part of our lesson, that is listening. Are you all ready for listening? Good. So without making any further delay, now we will move on to our listening section. Okay, please look at the picture here and guess, the answer of this question. So look at this picture. So what do you think, is this? All right. Do you know the name of this equipment? All right. So what is this? You might have, okay? You might have studied in science, okay? What this picture is. Have you? You might have. And what does, it do? Or what is its function? Let us firstly talk, okay? What is this? If you are not sure, please, this is called rain gauge, okay? Well, I guess you got it, okay? So this is what we call rain gauge, okay? And what is its function then? Okay, its function is to measure what? The precipitation or rainfall, okay? In a certain, let's say, the area in a period of time, what quantity of waters, or rainfall in certain area, okay? That is what measured by this rain gauge, okay? You might have heard in science, okay? And you might have, let's say, your teacher might have told you, what does it do? Okay? It measures the rainfall in certain area in a certain period of time. Yes, thank you. Okay, now let's go to our task, okay? Look at here. I'm going just to make you clear about, let's say, our listening. Please, we'll listen to the audio for how many times? Yes, you are pretty sure, okay? 3 times. First time, I just play the audio. You listen to the audio carefully, okay? And then, look, I'll play the audio for the second time. And the second time, you do the task while you are listening, okay? Yes, you listen and do your task given in your textbook. Again, I will play the audio for third time. And this time, what will you do? You will listen and make necessary correction, revision, okay? If you have not completed all the tasks, then you will complete in this third, okay? play. Are you ready? Good. So now let's go to the exercise given in your textbook. Okay, what is given there? Right, you have to fill in the blanks with the correct words. Okay, please look at quickly these exercises. I mean fill in the blanks. Is the host of the program. Dr. Ali is a famous word. And the weather will improve in most of the tomorrow. And there is a possibility of rainfall in the hills. And the weather of the Tarai will be at the weekend. These are the things, okay? Some information is missing there. Now we will listen and find the actual information. Okay, here we go to listen the audio for the first time.
Good afternoon. I am Sita. We have Dr. Ali in our studio today as guest. He is a well-known meteorologist of Nepal. We will talk about the weather forecast of the week. Hello, sir. Namaste. What do you think of the weather tomorrow?
I think the weather will improve in most of the districts.
Do you think there will be rainfall in the upper hills?
Some districts of the upper hills may face rain by tomorrow afternoon. However, there is less chance.
What do you think will happen in the Tarai?
The Tarai will have sunny days for a week.
Is there any probability of rain at the weekend?
No, on the basis of the reports available, it's not going to rain.
Okay, yes, the first time. Well, you have heard for the first time, right? You might have already got some of the information, right? But now, I will play the audio for the second time. You listen it carefully and do the task. So look at, this is your task. Please be sharp, be fast, be alert, and listen attentively. Okay, here we go to the second time.
Good afternoon. I am Sita. We have Dr. Ali in our studio today as guest. He is a well-known meteorologist of Nepal. We will talk about the weather forecast of the week. Hello, sir. Namaste. What do you think of the weather tomorrow?
I think the weather will improve in most of the districts.
Do you think there will be rainfall in the upper hills?
Some districts of the upper hills may face rain by tomorrow afternoon. However, there is less chance.
What do you think will happen in the Tarai?
The Tarai will have sunny days for a week.
Is there any probability of rain at the weekend?
No, on the basis of the reports available, it's not going to rain.
Well, great. I am sure that you have found all the information from this listening. It was simple, right? So you might have found all the information. But no worry, if you have not got all the information, okay, I'll play the audio for one more time. And this time you have to complete all the information. Okay? Right. So let me go to the third time. Are you ready? Good.
Good afternoon. I am Sita. We have Dr. Ali in our studio today as guest. He is a well-known meteorologist of Nepal. We will talk about the weather forecast of the week. Hello, sir. Namaste. What do you think of the weather tomorrow?
I think the weather will improve in most of the districts.
Do you think there will be rainfall in the upper hills?
Some districts of the upper hills may face rain by tomorrow afternoon. However, there is less chance.
What do you think will happen in the Tarai?
The Tarai will have sunny days for a week.
Is there any probability of rain at the weekend?
No, on the basis of the reports available, it's not going to rain.
Wonderful. Yes. Now you have found all the information, my dear students. Okay? You are good at listening and you have found all those information there. If so, now let me know what have you written. Okay? So what is your correct answer there to complete yes this sentence? can you please share me the answer for this first, let's say, the sentence? Okay, is the host of the program. Who is the host of the program? You have heard very good. The host of the program is right. Okay, the host of the program is Sita, right? Good. Sita is the host of the program. And what about Dr. Ali? Dr. Ali is a famous what? Who is he? Right. Your answer is correct. So Dr. Ali is a famous, right, meteorologist. Okay? Yes, he is a meteorologist. Okay? And the weather will improve in most of the where? Tomorrow. Yes. What is your answer? Right. In most of the district tomorrow. Okay? That's correct answer. And number D, there is a possibility of rainfall in the hills. So which part of the hills? You heard that. Wonderful. So in, let's say, of rainfall in the, as you heard, okay, upper hills. Okay? That's also correct answer. And what about then, let's say, last E. The weather of the Tarai will be, what have you written? Excellent. The weather of the Tarai will be sunny at the weekend, okay? That will be sunny at the weekend. This is how you have found pretty correct answer to this all the, let's say, the sentences. Excellent. Now, you are, yes, you know, pretty fine to these old, let's say, the sentences. Now, let's talk shortly, please. All right. So how do we update about the weather these days? Can you please share me your experience? Okay. How do we know about tomorrow's weather, maybe this week's weather, right? So it was difficult in the past. Okay. We only listen to the radio. Okay. And in the news, we used to listen, okay, weather forecast. But these days, oh, you're pretty, update. Look at, just you click in the where, Google, okay, and you see how is the weather today or this week, right? Or 15 days. Just at a single click, you can update about the weather. Or look at this, okay? Whether it will be sunny or cloudy, okay? Or partly cloudy, or it will rain. You can see these kinds of, let's say, the things there in the Google. And this is how you update about the weather. Let's see. But we also go through the newspaper, okay? And there is the, let's say, the weather forecast template, all right? And we can see how will be the weather for the next 24 hours a week, or maybe the 15 days like this. This is how we get update about the weather. Yes, so with this, we have almost come to the end of our the class, dear students. So we did today, in the first part, speaking, and in the second part, listening, okay? I hope you are pretty clear. Now, I just would like to end this session, but before I end this lesson, I would just like to assign you a very short task for you all. Please listen to the weather report in the evening. Then what will be the weather of your province tomorrow? You note down the weather and show it to your teacher. Okay? I hope you do it. So thank you so very much for your active participation from the beginning to the end of this class. So we'll be meeting in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice time ahead. Namaste. Bye-bye.